Hey guys, I thought I'd share a Bitcoin story for you today. Bit of story time. I met an old lady the other day that was given around $64,000 US, equivalent to about $100,000 Aussie in 2010. She's now sat on that money, supposedly through an investment firm. And it is now worth $120,000. So she didn't beat inflation. She didn't beat the stock market. She should have invested even in gold or silver. But no, she trusted her money with these people and it's basically grown nothing. I think she had no idea that they were basically taking advantage of her. I'm guessing they were taking some pretty high fees or something. And yeah, so she's basically hasn't grown her wealth at all because inflation has eaten it up, which is really, really sad. It was actually left to her from her husband. And yeah, it's a really sad story, but I wanted to just do a video on what that would have looked like if she had picked one of the years between 2010 and 2024 to buy Bitcoin. And so as you can see here, I've got those years, 2010 to 2024, the opening price, the high of that year, the low of that year, and the closing of that year. And using this sort of data, I used AI to just get an average price of the high and low of those years. And then I've done how much Bitcoin she could have bought with that investment of, it was $63,937. And what that would be worth in US dollars today at the current price of around 95K. And so we look at 2010, an average price of around 22 cents a coin. So very, very fresh. I don't blame her for not investing then. And I don't blame her investing at all. That's not the point of this video. It's just to sort of see that Bitcoin wasn't this get lucky 1 year type thing. This thing's been going buck wild since its creation. So created in 2009, and now we're looking at data since 2010. Price 22 cents. She could have bought nearly 300,000 Bitcoin worth nearly 28 billion today. 2011, she could have nearly bought 4,278 Bitcoin worth over 400 million. Next year would have been worth 670 million. Next year, 10 million, 9 million, 18 million, 9 million again, 582,000, 581,000, 706,000, 364,000, yada, 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 all the way down to $83,000. And she wouldn't even be able to buy one Bitcoin last year at an average price of around 73K. So we've obviously seen Bitcoin's price has increased. She can buy less and less Bitcoin as the years go on, and most years it's less than the year before, and there's a few outliers here and there, but if you can zoom out long enough, obviously holding this thing for a 3 to 4 year period is obviously successful. So she's gone from being able to buy enough Bitcoin to nearly get a $27.5 billion to being able to get 83 grand. But yeah, just a real good example of why you should be buying Bitcoin regardless of the year, regardless of its price, and regardless of how much you can get. And yeah, so guys, just choose to save in Bitcoin. Don't muck around with investment firms or getting someone else to do it or buying stocks or gold. Bitcoin's going to outperform everything and it's going to continue to do so. It's the only thing with a limited supply. It's not related to a business or one individual, but it's a protocol and it's on its own. So you don't have to rely on anyone or a company. You just have to buy as much as you can and try and keep it safe for the future. It's not about how much you can get, it's how much you can keep into the future. So yeah, stack sats, scan the QR code if you want to send me some support through sats. Much appreciated. And yeah, I'll be making more videos. So cheers guys. Thanks.